Nevaeh here. Thought I'd give you guys a game review. Tell you the pros and cons of the game, what I like, what I don't like about the game. Just the basics too. That way if some of y'all have questions or concerns on whether to buy the game, whether the game's going to be any good or anything like that, kind of hopefully sum it up. Well, as far as the game goes, it's actually really good. It's got a whole lot of detail in it, a whole lot of content. I mean, just because I beat the game does not mean I'm done by any means. I mean, once you beat the game, you get side missions that you can do again to get even more equipment, more stuff. I mean, it's always ongoing. And then if it's still here, I mean, look at this. This is next week's update. Next week. Okay? It's automatically coming up with an update. Next month's update is up here. I mean, there's thousands of different things. It's got a new survival mode coming next month. This month down here, it just has a whole new set of missions. From what I'm hearing from my friends and from other YouTubers and stuff like that is, in these side missions, you get to face a tank. Like an actual tank. Military, armed vehicle, and everything. But I'm just going to talk to you about the game itself. There's a total content. There's several different things to do. I mean, look at the missions. This is daily mission here. You get story missions. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on. You got encounters. And you got bounties, uplinked events. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of things that you can do. And if that ain't all of it, I mean, your intels. You got 293 intels to collect. That's plenty to do. Now, as far as like the actual game stuff itself, you can stash equipment for later. You can craft your own stuff. I mean, you can craft your weapons, your gear, anything. There's weapon parts all over the map. There's tools all over the map, ranging from gold to blue to green. I mean, it is just amazing what you can do in this game. And this is just some of it. I mean, you can go up here. If you don't like the stats,
come take a look.
Like, look at this. You can recalibrate. If you don't like the stats on any piece of armor you have at all, like, let's see this one for example. Okay, this one gives me 316 stamina, 3,590 skill power, 35% bleeding resistance, 6% turret duration. So I mean, you can do that. You can reload stamina, re-roll it to get what's up there. 300 to 367 firearm stamina or electronics. Skill power. You can do skill power, armor, critical hit damage, skill haste. I mean, you can re-roll your items to get perks for your armor that you can actually use and that you actually like. Me, I went towards damage to elites. I made sure everything has damage to elites. Everything sticky bomb damage. I mean, enemy armor damage. Takes an enemy's armor down quickly. I mean, you can re-roll for just about anything you want, really. You can make your gear the way you want it. It's a third-person shooter game, RPG.
Best deals in the city.
And you can buy, like, several different thousand types of guns. I mean, it's never ending. The graphics are just outstanding. I love them.
Well, what can I show you?
If that wasn't enough,
you want something.
They've got this thing on the season pass that allows you to get all 3 DLCs when it comes out. You get 3 free DLCs, and then you get 2 main DLCs that you'll have to buy if you don't get the season pass. So Me, I would rather get the season pass. I have gotten the season pass. I went ahead and bought it about 2 days ago because every week until the season pass is over, that means the second DLC of the season drops. That just means you'll get free stuff to craft, free stuff to buy new things. Like I'm getting this stuff right now, crafting materials, eagle coins. I mean, there's thousands upon
See you
thousands of
around.
things you can get. Now, for the perks, that's pretty much all I can tell you. It's great. The game's awesome. I mean, there's
Better you than me.
just to give you an example. My friend, his DPS is at 30,900 and something. His health is at 75,000 something. His skill power is at 2,000. Okay, my skill power, you can see what it is right there. Appearance. You can change your appearance. You can change your pants, your hats, your clothes, all this different stuff. See, I've got the baseball cap, the baseball jacket, everything there, and just from the Ubisoft store. The Ubisoft store stuff is cheap. It is awesome. Um, Now the cons, the stuff that's not really good or that people might have a problem with, is that your top level right now, as of right now, the highest level you can get is 30. Highest level in the dark zone is 32. I mean, you got player level 30 here, level 32 all the way up here. So that's kind of like a small con, not really. I'm sure as the DLCs come out and you get everything of New York. I mean, the first DLC of this season will be the top part. Second DLC will be the bottom part of this island. Okay, now you still have all of New York over here and all of New York on the other side as well. So this is going to be a long-lasting game. Another thing I don't like is that you can level up pretty easily and still have missions. Like, you can still have things to do. You can still have stuff to complete. And as of right now, I've completed everything. Oh, except for that little thing right there. And still I'm at level 30. A lot of people don't like that. Another thing I don't like either is that it's kind of got a Destiny feel to it. If you've ever played Destiny, say you go to Earth or one of the maps and it's just you or you and your friends, you can't really see other people, like other players that play the game. I'm going to fast travel over here real quick. Let me fast travel to this one. Okay. You don't really see people. Like, there's nobody on my map at all. No players, no nothing. One thing that it does have is your friends. It automatically tells you when your friends are online, where they're at on the map. You can meet them up on the map. Also, if anybody joins your group or you join anybody else's group, you can see them. And it's a group of 4. No more than 4. So that's fun. Now look at this. Whenever I jump to a safe house, look, there's a player there. Every little green speck is a player. There's a player. I mean, there's not very many players in this place, but, I mean. See, there's a player, and there's an agent. That's about it. I'm sure there's more at other places. Like, I mean, you got all these different safe houses all over the place. But that seems to be the only way you can see people that's actually playing. Either that or in the dark zone. You can see people players that's in the dark zone, but you also have enemies in the dark zone. So you won't always see just players. That's kind of like down setting. I thought it was going to be an open world. We were told it was going to be somewhat of an open world. But as far as what the game actually does, I'd say it's a good game. All in all, it's a good game. I love playing it. I love having fun with my friends. A lot of people like this one. Now, this is kind of a pro and a con based off of how you like to play. If you're a solo player, you like doing things by yourself. You don't really like having a teammate or anybody else really helping you as far as them stealing you like your kills or something. I know like in old previous games when you had teams, this person would kill this guy and they would get the experience points, they would get the prizes, and you wouldn't. Not here. Here, no matter how many kills you get, no matter how many things, every single kill experience, every single reward will drop for the entire group. Now, it might not be the same reward. Like, one guy might get a vest, the other guy might get a weapon, and then the next guy might get a knee pad, for example. But everybody will get the XP. Everybody gets the exact same amount of XP. It's not split up. You get the exact same amount of XP. Another thing I like about this, if you're a solo player as well, anytime you get to this part, or this part, solo players, after this, once you get over here, it starts getting really, really difficult to do it by yourself. I'm not gonna lie. It is really difficult to do it by yourself. I ran all the way up to here by myself, but then I couldn't do anything. I was having problems. I was running into multiple people, squads, instead of having like 10 or 15 people in a squad. Enemy squads would have 30 to 35 people. So it'd be triple the amount just about. Plus, on top of that, they get more agile. They get more smarter. Whereas they'll have like 2 or 3 snipers pin you down in a corner, a couple of grenades throwing it to you, and then they'll have like 2 or 3 guys flank around behind you. So you've got to play smart. You've got to play as a team. You've got to have a team. If you can beat it solo, good for you. If you can't, it's fine. But it's really team-based. I mean, it's really a team-based game. You want to play with your friends. You want to play as a team. Oh, one of my fans popped online right there. Cool. But it's really what you want to do. Now, like I said, this is just my opinion. I'm hoping that what I'm telling you now helps out to where you want to, I mean, it'll make up your mind whether you want to buy it or not. I mean, if you don't want to buy it, or if you're still a little iffy about it, you can always go and rent the game from somewhere or find a friend to let you borrow it. Now, granted, if you have a friend that does let you borrow it, I would most definitely make sure they're done playing it, because they are, indeed, it's an addicting game. It really is. Like, I went from playing Black Ops 3 hardcore and every other game I own, I was playing the crap out of it, to go into this game. And I'm going to be playing this game for no telling how long, because it just never ends. There's always something to do. But I hope I answered some questions. If not, if you still have questions about it, or there's something you're not quite understanding, or you want to know that I did not explain, just leave a comment below and I'll answer it. I've had quite a few comments saying, well, is the game worth buying? Is it anything like Destiny? Is it anything like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls? I've had thousands of questions like that, and it's kind of like a little bit of both. But if you have any questions that I did not answer, or you have any concerns about the game, or simply you just want to know about it, leave me a comment below. I'll be more than welcome to answer it for you. Also, if you could, I would really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. And I would hope y'all have a good time. This is Legend of Air, signing off.